There was something sitting on Sandy Munro's desk, and he kept coming back to look at it. Sandy Munro is not easy to impress. He has spent his entire career tearing apart vehicles from the biggest automakers in the world: Ford, General Motors, Toyota, removing every bolt, weighing every panel, and then bluntly explaining what works, what does not, and what is simply a waste of money. He has never been afraid to call out Tesla engineers directly and say certain parts of their cars look like they had been designed by a child. He does not give anyone a free pass. But this time was different. When he cut open that component, he stopped. He looked inside, then he looked again. What was wrapped around the rotating core was not what he expected. It was not ordinary metal. It was not some standard industrial alloy. It was carbon fiber, tightly wound, heat-treated, reinforced to such an extreme degree that Munro used the word scary to describe it. This was an electric motor, but not a normal electric motor. Somewhere inside a Tesla factory, a group of engineers had been given a seemingly simple assignment: build a motor cheap enough to go into millions of vehicles. What they delivered broke one of the rules the electric vehicle industry had lived with for decades: the trade-off every engineer, chief technology officer, and analyst treated like an unbreakable law of physics. It accelerates faster than machines that cost 10 times more. It operates more efficiently than anything else in its class, and it is so difficult to copy that some analysts believe competitors could need nearly a decade just to catch up. And by then, Tesla may already be somewhere else entirely. This motor was never supposed to be this powerful. So, how did Tesla do it? And why is it quietly making every competitor in this race nervous? Hit subscribe and let's get into the story right now. To understand why one piece of hardware could stop someone like Sandy Munro in his tracks, we need to go back to an earlier version of this story that most people have forgotten. More than a decade ago, the world was watching one of the biggest transformations in transportation history unfold. Electric vehicles were not simply introducing a new type of car, they were changing the direction of the entire global auto industry. And one name kept appearing at the front of that race: Tesla. But here's the part most people overlook. In the beginning, almost nobody believed Tesla would be able to stay there for long. Think back to the landscape at the time. Well, they're all very difficult technology challenges. But the overall goal of my companies is to maximize the future of civilization. Like, basically maximize the probability that civilization has a great future. Tesla looked ambitious, innovative, exciting, and also dangerously fragile. Next to giants like Ford, General Motors, Toyota, and Volkswagen, companies that had spent generations building enormous factories, mastering precision manufacturing, and weaving together global production networks, Tesla looked small and inexperienced. The smart money believed it was only a matter of time before the legacy giant caught up and pushed the newcomer aside. And honestly, for a while, it looked like that might actually happen. The competition became sharper. So ultimately, we can have a fully sustainable energy economy, and it's those three things: solar, wind, stationary battery packs, and electric vehicles. Electric vehicles from rival brands became more attractive, more reliable, and more practical for everyday life. Battery performance improved much faster than many people expected. Elon Musk had painted a simple but enormous vision: solar power, wind power, battery storage, and electric vehicles, three things that could create a fully sustainable energy economy. But drawing the vision was one thing. Proving it inside one of the most brutal industries in the world was something entirely different. Some analysts began openly predicting that Tesla's advantage would slowly disappear. The story practically wrote itself. The underdog had its moment in the spotlight, and now the giants would take back the road. Then something unexpected happened. Tesla introduced a breakthrough that quietly changed the pressure inside the entire industry. It was not a new vehicle design, it was not a larger battery, it was not a software update. It was a motor. And the engineers who took it apart came to the same unsettling conclusion. Tesla was not simply leading, it had stepped into territory most competitors could not reach. The scariest part was not how powerful it was or how efficient it was. The scariest part was how hard it would be to copy. To understand why this motor made the industry shudder, you first have to accept a harsh truth about electric vehicle engineering. The laws of physics are extremely difficult to beat, and for a long time, the entire industry had basically surrendered to them. For years, automakers around the world believed they were trapped in a painful trade-off. An electric vehicle could be incredibly fast and powerful, or it could be efficient and travel a long distance on one charge. Doing both at the same time seemed almost impossible. Engineers sat in meeting rooms and shrugged. That was just how electric motors worked. It was seen less as a challenge and more as a law of nature. Think about why. Whenever engineers made electric vehicles more powerful, those vehicles became heavier, overheated faster, wasted more energy, and needed huge cooling systems just to survive. Build for efficiency instead, and the vehicle felt boring, lacking the violent acceleration drivers wanted. The trade-off was accepted as unavoidable. Most companies decided physics had drawn the line, so they stopped trying to push it and optimized around the edges, calling that progress. Tesla refused to accept that line. Instead of working within the old approach, Tesla's engineers went looking for a completely different path. And after years of research, they built one of the most advanced electric drive units ever placed in a consumer vehicle. At the center of it was something that sounds simple but is incredibly difficult to perfect: a carbon fiber wrapped rotor. We're going to show you the motor. In fact, you might have had a chance to see the drive unit. I mean, this is really an amazing work of engineering. This was the detail Sandy Munro kept coming back to, the part that stopped him at his desk. Why does it matter so much? Let me explain it as simply as possible. Inside every electric motor is a spinning component called a rotor. During operation, it rotates at unbelievable speeds. As that speed rises, the forces inside become violent. The faster the rotor spins, the more it behaves as if it is trying to tear itself apart from the inside. Most traditional rotors cannot handle that. They deform, they come apart, they basically cook themselves into scrap metal. Tesla found a way around that by wrapping the rotor in carbon fiber, a material known for being incredibly strong while remaining surprisingly lightweight. That wrapping acts like armor, holding the rotor together under enormous pressure. It is the same kind of material trusted in race cars and aerospace, now being used for one of the harshest jobs inside an entire vehicle. And this was one of the first times anyone had done it in a mass-produced electric vehicle. The result was remarkable. This carbon-wrapped drive unit can spin at more than 20,000 revolutions per minute, a level that is almost unheard of in ordinary vehicles. Speeds like that are usually associated with specialized industrial machines, not luxury sedans sitting in your garage. 20,000 revolutions per minute in a car you can use to drive your kids to school. Let that sink in for a second. But raw speed was not the real breakthrough. What made this design revolutionary was the control and stability it maintained at those extreme speeds. The carbon wrapping tamed vibrations and kept the rotor balanced. And that stability sharpened its magnetic performance, allowing more electrical energy to become actual motion instead of escaping as heat. That is the part quietly destroying competitors. In a typical motor, a large portion of the energy pulled from the battery gets lost as heat, noise, and vibration. Tesla found a way to recover much of that. More battery power moves the vehicle, less battery power gets wasted. The same battery gives you more range, more speed, and less heat. That kind of win does not stay inside one product. It multiplies across every Tesla vehicle built from this point forward. The benefits rewrote expectations for what electric vehicles could do.